Let's start the show.
Whiskey flows like a river wide. Martelle, Mike, and Randy by my side. Buckhorn tails wild as the night. Pour another glass, let's take.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Mike at the Mac Shack. What's up, Mike?
Living the dream.
Awesome.
It's a nightmare, but nightmares are dreams.
It's yeah. When someone asks me, they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like, "Living the dream." I'm like, that's somebody's dream.
Yeah.
It's not mine." So,
I usually revert to like old Cheers Norm takes.
yeah.
What's going on, Norm? A little light in my belly that says "put beer here."
So still smoking the same cigar from the previous show, even though
Been
it's a week later.
They're slow burns.
They're super slow burn. But this is going to probably end up being a slightly shorter show, but it's going to be kind of an in-depth dive as much as we can get into this Willet black bottle, purple foil top, 8-year wheated bourbon. So this has been a bottle that has kind of been on my bucket list since 2022. When it was released, I didn't think I'd be able to get a bottle, and it's not readily available. So I ended up trading a bottle of Weller 12 and $50 for this bottle. This is about a $250 bottle.
Yeah, I was about to say
MSRP.
OHLQ has it for $235.99.
Yeah, and so after tax and everything, you're around that $250. But I've seen it upwards to $900 for a fucking bottle of this shit.
Recently,
yeah. So, and I very much have my deal is every bottle I have gets opened. Now, with the exception of the Weller 12, I've had it. I'm not a huge fan of Weller 12. So, and I've had Antique 107, which I do like.
I like Antique 107.
But I have a bottle, and it is also used as currency in getting bottles that are harder to get.
I've got 2 unopened bottles in here. One is a double of one of the Cow's Pick Maker's Marks, and the other is the Weller Special Reserve Green Label.
Yeah, the Green Label, and the Green Label is more readily available in Ohio than the Red Label is, the 107. So, ended up trading to get this bottle, and it was just kind of a happenstance thing where when I was down on the trail, there was a lady down there. Like, I was down there, it was kind of a pseudo birthday trip. My sister-in-law, or not my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law and my sister were in town. And in town, they were in Cleveland, so they were in state. And then they went down to the trail. We met them down there. We just happened to be at Willet, decided to take the tour. And a lady down there also had a birthday, and they did a special pour for her of this bottle. And when I had it, I was like, I have to find a bottle of this now. Like, I wanted a bottle before just because it's kind of an elusive bottle. But once I had them, like, I got to find a bottle. Put a post out on Facebook, and a friend of mine had it, and he's not a fan, and said he would trade. So, trade it is. And here we are today doing it because I will open pretty much every single bottle that I get. There's no reason not to open a bottle, share it with people.
I'm not one of those people that's going to just sit on something to show that I have it.
No. I will open every bottle that I have unless it has a purpose of being used to get something better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Randy, I'm sorry you can't be here, bud, but you're missing out on this one. So, and I just want to show everybody.
The color on this is beautiful.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It is a fantastic.
It's copper. It's liquid copper.
Amber. Like, it's got legs. It's 108 proof.
So not brutal.
Not crazy. Very sweet on the nose. the review that I picked up for it, just so that I had some notes to look at. Initially, it says corn fritters jump out. I don't know what corn fritters smell like. So
Sweet corn.
So sweet
Yeah.
corn. But this is a wheated bourbon, so meaning it's 51% wheat at least. It is very sweet to the nose.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
But there's like no burn whatsoever.
No. There's no ethanol on the nose for this. I'm the notes that they give, I'm not going to say yet because they're fucking ridiculous. Like it's like somebody. Well, they said raspberry skins, and I don't know anybody who skins a fucking raspberry. To get a raspberry skin note on a nose, and I didn't realize that raspberries had skin. That they were just little pustules on a vine, essentially. But it is super sweet on the nose, and I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that grass that I was talking about in the last show. Like, it's sweet.
It's cinnamon.
It's
straight cinnamon.
sweet. Yeah, it's not red hot cinnamon. It's
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a hint of like toffee and
Caramel,
vanilla and some caramel. No butterscotch.
No.
It's just candy.
Yeah.
It is pastry sweet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like breakfast pastries.
yeah. And I really just everything that I got when I was down in Kentucky, I get now. Are you looking at the same review I have up?
Nope.
Oh, okay. The raspberry skin thing just threw me for a loop. So they say raspberry skins, raisins, and dried oak.
I get a
little bit of wood, but not
little bit
much.
of wood. I don't get raisins.
But I don't get raisins or dates or anything else that would be dried. It says peppercorns, caramel, nut brittle, and leather. Hints of cinnamon, nutmeg sizzle in the corner in the glass. Overall, the nose glasses don't have corners, by the way, unless they're square. Overall, the nose feel is quite dry and a little complexity and distinct lacking of a typical Willet character. So it is dry. It is a very dry nose. And I really, really fucking like it.
Yeah.
A lot.
So I don't know what raspberry skins are, but there's a fruit sweetness to it.
There is.
That maybe raspberries. I don't think my palate is sophisticated enough to pick that up.
Well, I eat raspberries almost every morning, but that's not what I get. I eat red raspberries and black
I
raspberries.
get where I get a little bit of leathery note.
A hint.
Yeah. But I think that comes from the dryness.
Yeah.
It's not horse blankety. But it's definitely the dryness lends itself to like leather.
Oh, yeah, I get leather on. So so for those that don't know, each nostril, you will get a different scent from each nostril. So you go back and forth, you'll get things, and I think the dominant nostril switches like every 15 minutes to which one becomes the dominant nostril. I actually fucked with Brandon at the gym one day and told him, like, you ever notice how you can only bring it out of one nostril at a time? And he's like, what? I said, go ahead. I said, just pick one. I said, plug your nose and just, inhale. And he's like, I'm like, yeah. I said, you can breathe through that. I said, now plug the other one. And he's like, I'm like, you fucking idiot.
See, that's true for me, but that's because I have a deviated septum.
Same.
I can only breathe out of one nostril for the most part.
Yeah, same here. But he was just like, he goes, you fucking got me. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
But truth is, one nostril becomes the dominant nostril. I think it switches every 15 to 20 minutes or so. And you will get, if you plug one side of your nose and switch sides, you will get a different nose on this whiskey, on any whiskey, but this one in general.
If I'd like heavily through my mouth, but also through my nose off the glass, I get that raspberry.
Okay. I get it. Yeah, like it has to be a good like inch and a half away, 2 inches away. But yeah,
absolutely.
red raspberry, just
100%.
all the way.
And, again, maybe that's the power of suggestion, but if I'm close up, I don't get it.
I don't get it, yeah.
But if from a distance.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, right
like
there.
And the review that I'm reading says that there's a bit of a chocolate aroma, but not like typical chocolate, like Kit Kat bar chocolate. And with the weeded.
I can see that with the weeded.
But it's still too sweet.
No, but
but it's a beautiful nose.
God damn. Like, it's so good. Like, I really wish Randy was here to enjoy this with us. As much as I give him shit for stuff, like, this is one that I wish he was here for.
Yeah, we'll have to break this out. This is a revisit now that it's been opened.
Yeah, this will definitely be a revisit. Let it sit in like 6 months or so, and then come back to it. See what it does. I'm
excited to take my first sip.
Well, go for it. I'll wait because I've had it, so I know what to expect. But this is so much better than what it was at the distillery.
Did the swish get the burn out of the way?
Mm-hmm. It is a wheat. Like, it is every bit of a wheat. It's sweet.
Can't wait for this.
Almost like
sip.
a sweet corn.
Yeah.
Like that wheat and that corn, because it even on the back of the bottle it says distilled from a mixture of corn, wheat, and malted barley. And that malted barley, I get a chocolatey finish. It's not huge, but it's almost like after you have a Hershey bar, you take a bite of a Hershey and then you take a drink of water.
That's your third sip.
And you get that light.
I get oak, I get chocolate. The sweetness is brown sugar brown sugar, but not butterscotch.
God damn.
Caramely.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's like caramel corn with a hint with
sprinkled almost cinnamon.
Cinnamon and some chocolate kisses.
But I definitely get the oak
with the toothpick. It's
like you said,
it's
cinnamon.
poppycock.
Yeah, like cinnamon toothpicky.
Yeah, it's like a thing of poppycock. The caramel corn with chocolate.
It's like sophisticated Cracker Jack.
Yeah. Well, that's what poppycock is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you take a bite. You have a cinnamon toothpick at the end, like after you
and a little bit of honey.
Yeah. Oh, so good. I don't know what they said because like I said, we have 2 different reviews, which I like having the 2 different reviews because everybody's palate's different.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, mine has notes of light cherry, raisin caramel, another sip layers to a funfetti frosting. Don't get that.
Nope.
Or plum. Many hints of nondescript bready notes.
All right. That's that's the corn you're picking up.
The caramel corny shit that's going on. An extended sip and a swish. The classic Willet bourbon with cinnamon. Although a classic Willet bourbon would be the pot still. Mm-hmm. And I do not like the pot still. I almost picked up a small bottle just so we had.
I'm not a huge fan of the pot still. I've had it on a couple different occasions, and it's fine. They make their money off the bottle shape.
Yeah, it's like Lanton's making their money off the bottle. I mean, I've had 4 different variants, and I say variants, like just 4 different bottles over the years of like tries of the pot still, and they all taste the same to me, and I'm not a huge fan of them.
No.
Like it's just
I think there's other things you can spend money on that are better.
Yeah, I mean, save your money and buy a bottle of this for $900.
Yeah. So mine is I'm bracing myself for the grainy, the earthy notes, but they never materialize. Palate is full of well-developed flavors, but you can tell the mouthfeel isn't as rich or thick as a bottle of OWA. The flavors that stand out the most are honey and caramel sweetness coupled with ground cinnamon and seasoned oak. The fruit notes combine some bitter fruits, lemon and bitter cherry, with sweeter fruits such as cotton candy grapes and blueberries. Finally, chocolate notes poke through and seem to play nicely with everything else. I do not get any bitter fruit in this.
I didn't get a bitter fruit, but I did get a dried blueberry.
See, I didn't. I got oak, I got cinnamon, I got honey.
I got oak, cinnamon, honey up front, and then on the finish,
and after my sips, like the nose is all honey to me.
Yeah. So while on the finish, I got the toasted oak and dried blueberry and a little bit of dried raisin. Like almost to the freeze-dried point. Like,
see, I
super dehydrated.
I get
crunchy.
Oak, hardcore oak.
See, I don't get the hardcore oak. I do get a little bit of oak, though.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the crazy thing about people's palates. Like, they're talking about raisins.
And
I'm getting fucking deep fried, freeze-dried blueberry.
And I'm getting the caramel.
Yeah, I get the caramel.
And like baking cocoa. I don't get bitter cherry, and I fucking love cherries. And that's something I'd pick up. I don't get blueberry. There's sweetness there, but I don't attribute it to fruit.
Try aerating it through your teeth. Instead of swishing it, just suck that shit through your teeth and see what happens. See if you get anything different.
It's different. Maybe mixed berry, but still, it's not what's dominant to me.
Oh no, it's not dominant. It's definitely not dominant. The oak is dominant for me.
Same.
It's a hint. It's like a hint of, like I said, that dried, and I'm talking like super dehydrated blueberry.
Oh, I know
where
exactly
they're
what you're
fucking
talking
crunchy
about.
as shit.
Yep. So, I'm curious what your finish is, because this finish seems to nail what I get out of it.
Okay. The finish that I'm getting before I even look at I don't even know that I have a finish on this. They don't have a finish. They just go into the last sip of being cherry, raspberry, and creamy caramel. The finish for me is it's lingering, which I love. Like, I love it when something just sits from the tip of the tongue all the way to the back of the throat.
Yep, I agree with that.
You get that little burn that just sits there and just hangs out.
And just like slowly works its way down.
It just hangs out. It's still heavy in the oak. The blueberry's gone. That dried blueberry is gone, but the sweetness lingers. And then it's not a caramel, but there's just a sweetness that just hangs out. And it's not a fruit sweetness, but it's not a sugary sweetness. I don't know how to explain exactly what it is.
So this one says, the finish is a bit perplexing because it seems like all the profile notes that was just mentioned vanished. It turns into a one-dimensional affair with only baker's chocolate and sweet oak standing out. And I absolutely get the sweet oak. That was the thing that jumped out.
Yeah.
That was the prominent flavor on the finish. Gone are the fruit notes, gone is the cinnamon. The finish only lasts a moderate amount of time at best. I disagree with that. Like, I like the finish.
The finish lasts. I mean, it's every bit of a minute.
I haven't had any in a bit, but it's just like hanging out right here, and I'm so okay with that.
It starts like right around here and just
it just slowly
travels. It's like a parasite looking for your heart.
Good way
to
die.
It's a heartworm.
Yeah, it's a heartworm.
I'm in. Like, I'm glad that I was able to get this bottle. I'm nowhere near disappointed with this.
I'm not disappointed with this. I don't know that I would spend $250 on it.
Oh no, I definitely probably would not. I mean,
but you didn't.
But I didn't. I spent $100.
100? Yeah.
Really? I mean, after I bought the bottle,
it's a 5.
It's for
$250. It's a 2.
It's a 3.
Yeah, it's a 2 for me. Like, I feel like I can get a lot of these notes at a better cost. I don't think
so.
And so Melissa tried it, and she did, good swish, second sip, third sip. She's like, it's good. There's no way I would pay $250 for it. I would pay 100, 150 for it, but $250, I feel like we've had better for that price point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for that price, absolutely. Like
But for what you paid for it, 100%.
100%. Yeah. Like I
100%.
didn't pay anywhere near, and it.
Yeah,
and
if you can get this in a good trade,
which I did,
which you did, do it.
Like this came down to the guy that I traded with. He was just like, I feel like, he's like, my girl likes Willet, or my girl likes Weller 12, and we are not a big fan of Willet. He's like, I have an open bottle of it. He goes, and we're not drinking it. And I kind of just want to be like, so I don't know, like another $50 for that open bottle you got going on. How much is left?
Yeah,
$20. Like,
it's good.
This is.
I don't mind it at all.
It's great. I probably if I could have gotten the guy to call the owner to bring down like 2 bottles, I probably would have bought 2 bottles. Mm-hmm. Even if they were $200 a bottle, I probably would have bought 2 bottles.
Yeah, because just on the trade market alone.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we looked it up and we're seeing it for $900 on secondary. I don't know that
I can't
sell something or like I can't bring myself.
It's
to
like
do
a
it.
morals thing. It's like, or like you want to get. I'm like, how about like what do you have to trade?
Yeah, like what I would rather trade something than.
Yeah,
like I'd rather them come to me with $700 worth of whiskey for the $200 bottle that I bought.
Right. Like I would never shell out $900 for a bottle of this.
No.
And I don't want to call people taters, but that's a show off bottle.
That's exactly what it is, and I cannot wait to put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Opened.
Yeah.
For anybody who sees it and knows what the hell it is, and then goes, "What the fuck?" and I'll be like, "Oh yeah."
You want to try some?
You want to try some? You know how I roll, because I have it.
Yeah. It's if I buy it, I'm gonna try it. I've never bought a bottle of whiskey that I haven't opened.
So I have. But that was that Weller 12.
Yeah, I was about to say, and if I get the opportunity to go scoot to Utah and I get some opportunities to get some Weller.
I mean, like I said, Weller 107 is used as currency. People will use that bottle and be like, "Oh, well, I'll give you, 2 bottles of Weller Red for, this 1 bottle of whatever plus, $20."
Okay.
Which, if I had the Weller Red, which is what I'm trying to, I want to try to get more so that I can use it as currency. I know that sounds completely counterproductive to everything that I've said about I'll open every bottle. But if I can collect a bottle to use, on my journey of whiskey to procure better whiskey,
so be it.
Then I'm going to do that. And I did that with the 12, but I've had it. It's not like it's something that I'd never had and I just turned around and sold it. I had it here. The first time I had it was here. And I was like, it's okay.
Fine.
And then I had it again in Kentucky, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not a fan. It's Weller 12 is too oaky for me. Like it is way too woodsy. But they compared in your review the Willet to OWA, and I don't think that's a fair offering
I think they're
between the two.
They're doing it to compare it to like what's a typical Willet mash bill, I think. And I feel like that's the close mash bill to what this is.
Well, they're both. But there's so many other versions of wheated bourbons out there that we could compare it to, like a Maker's Mark or an Old Elk wheated or a Middle West wheat,
yeah.
Or another wheat. But this has a unique flavor to it that none of those have.
Right. And anytime you age something for as long as this has been aged, you're going to get that.
Yes. So I feel like, I don't know. Right now I feel like we should get kind of crazy with it. So we're gonna give you some more.
We're gonna do a little saline, or do you want
so.
to do water first?
Well, let's do water first, and then let's do a little top me off. Because fuck you, it's my bottle. And, I need to pull those other bottles out from the last show and get photos.
Couple of drops.
Are you shitting me? I literally shot it over the glass. So, because we do what we do, and God, I hope someone gets offended by us adding water to something that people look forward.
There's a couple people on Instagram / TikTok / social media who do like Pappy
and Coke, which I'm for it.
Right. I'm like, good for you.
Like
if only just to like pucker people's assholes.
Well, and here's the thing: are they actually doing? Is that bottle actually Pappy?
I don't
care. Or did they pour some other shit into that bottle just to piss some people off when they poured it in a glass?
I don't even care.
I don't care either.
I don't care.
I don't
like the
give a shit.
reactions they get, I'm there. Like I go right to the comments.
Yeah, and I am more than happy. Anybody who wants to, whenever you come over, I actually opened a bottle for a guy a couple weeks ago. So I sent out just a thing, like a blast on our neighborhood Facebook group and said, "Hey, I'm doing patio pours. Anybody wants to show up, bring what you got. That's fine. I'll have some shit too. No big deal. Whatever. I'll be on the patio with the fire table going. Show up." A couple people did. So a buddy of mine that I met in the neighborhood, him and his daughter and my daughter are really good friends. We're downstairs in the basement, and he's like, "I really want to try the Elijah Craig." Like I specifically said, okay, like the bottle of Willet, the bottle of Makers, this bottle, I can't open those yet. Those are for the podcast. Yeah. He's like, "Well, I really want to try the Elijah Craig." I'm like, cool. I popped open, and he's like, "You don't have to open." I'm like, "Too late."
Yeah.
I said, that's what this is.
That's what all this is.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
This isn't like I'm not sitting on this waiting, holding, for some fucking
special
random
occasion.
Act of God.
Like, this is for my daughter's graduation or when my kids turn 21.
There are two bottles that I will not open right now at this point ever.
Diesel.
One of them is a Blanton's bottle, and it's only because it's a Halloween bottle.
Yeah.
It's the dump date.
Yeah.
10/31/17.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, like that's just a bottle I'm not going to open.
You could put your kids through college with that bottle to somebody.
Potentially, yes. Yeah. And then the other bottle is Virgil Cane Electric Owl. Because I already told Dave, the owner of Virgil Cane, Dave Slalom, I will not open this bottle until I know you don't have any left. I said, I want to be the last person on the planet. He's like, well, good luck, because I have like 3 cases in a closet. I'm like, well, once you get through those, you let me know, and then I'll open my bottle. I'll bring it down to you.
I was about to say, I'll invite you on the podcast, and we'll drink it.
Then I'll open the bottle. That's when I'll open the bottle. But those are the only 2 bottles that I will not open at this point.
Oh, what about the diesel bottle?
So that bottle might get opened at some point, and I may just refill it with something else. It's only a 375 milliliter bottle.
Right.
So for those that don't know, when my second favorite dog passed away, so my first favorite, his name was Ralph, and he was my childhood dog growing up. Diesel was the dog. If you go back and listen to any of the old episodes, you will hear Diesel in the background. You'll hear his collar shaking. You'll hear me yell at him because he is literally just plowed through all of the fucking microphone cables and everything, tore everything off the desk. We've had to do resets and audio stuff. He was my kid's dog, but he was the best goddamn dog ever. He's actually on the 2 Bitch Bourbon website on their front page. They have a hero that scrolls 3 or 4 different banners on their website, and it says Regal Boy in one of the Polaroid shots. That's Diesel. We had him for 13 years. One of the best dogs I've ever had. Smart, everything. When he passed away, 2 Bitch Bourbon sent a bottle of whiskey and some matches and 2 shot glasses and this whole package of hey, we're sorry. And my oldest was like, you're never opening that bottle. Ever. And I'm like, at some point I'm going to have to open it. She's like, you're never opening that bottle. I think when I open that bottle, she'll be 21. My kids, I'm not I mean, just like you, where I don't demonize alcohol. I try to get them to try everything.
My son may or may not have tried this when I brought it into my wife.
Okay, which absolutely. Like, I am all for...
If you make something unobtainable,
they're going to go
they just
shit.
want it more.
They're just going to want it more. So I try to make everything I have available to my kids.
Yep.
If they want to try something I have,
Absolutely.
I offer it to them. I don't want them, once they leave the nest, going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go crazy, but my parents were very strict about drinking. Like, if I catch you drinking, I'm going to beat your ass. You're going to drink so much until you fucking vomit. Like, blah, 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 blah. It was the same thing with smoking. If I ever catch... My parents were, like, hardcore smokers.
Yep.
If I ever catch you smoking, you're going to eat cigarettes until you throw up. So, I don't play that game. Like, don't smoke. But my kids don't like the smell of cigarette smoke. So it works.
As a former smoker, every once in a while, I get that whiff, and I'm like...
See, as a kid who was... When my mom was pregnant and she smoked, I get that, like, you know what? Occasionally it smells good, and sometimes but every other time it's just like, this is... I can't.
And
I can't
any
do this.
ex-smoker will understand what I say, that the thing I miss most is the fucking ritual.
The packing.
Yep. All of that.
That's what I hear.
The ritual of smoking is so, like, zen-like sometimes.
I have that with making an old fashioned. Like, when I do like a sober October, or I take 6 months off and I don't drink anything, it's like I miss the ritual of making that old fashioned.
Yep,
and sitting down and enjoying it. But yes,
I get that.
Like, so I think that bottle will be the bottle when Lexi turns 21 and she can drink officially. We open that bottle and have some.
Yeah. And you make it an occasion.
Yes.
It's not just a thing.
No.
You make it an occasion.
Here's the thing,
the ashes and, like,
Yeah.
this is what Diesel would have wanted.
Yes. So trying to, and I'm still working through it, because they sent a pack of matches and they sent shot glasses, but I have a smoker, but I don't think I could be able to use the smoker with the pack of matches.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be difficult, but I don't know, I'll figure something out.
Light a fucking candle.
Yeah.
Something.
So I'll figure something out, but I don't demonize alcohol in the house, and so I encourage them to try
100%.
what I have, what Liz has.
Yeah, we sent our Murph away to college, and he was like, I think, all my friends do. I think I want to try marijuana. And we were like, we're going to do this in a safe environment so you understand how you
Feel.
Because
it affects everybody differently.
Right, so we gave him a gummy.
Well, see, that gummy versus smoking are two different things.
They are. The gummies are usually the ones that, like...
Fuck people up.
Yeah.
It's a hallucinogen.
Yeah, so he just got, like, a little giggly, and, so now he knows, Here.
Oh, you're going to give me the one that Randy burned his fucking hand on. And we'll just... That's how you do it, Randy.
Yeah.
You don't point it directly at your hand.
But, in Randy's defense, like, that one's, a fucking flamethrower.
Well, yeah, that one's for fucking brulee.
So what?
Making creme brulee.
Yeah, Melissa and I have kind of decided that for the kid's 21st birthday, we're gonna go to New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, like the day after their birthday, because there's so many places like, no, yeah, it's today's that day, so you can't.
That and you know what? That's horseshit.
That's bullshit.
Today's the day.
Today
I
is the
turned
day.
21 this fucking day. Eat shit. Like, that's...
And honestly, my kids were born at 3:00 in the morning.
Well,
they're good to go.
Well, and here's the thing: if any establishment out there, not that you're listening, I won't come there. If you pull that kind of bullshit, that like, oh no, it's because it's today. Today's my birthday. It doesn't matter if it's fucking 6 p.m.
I am 21
or
today.
6 a.m. I'm 21 today. I can walk into any fucking store, grab a case of beer, set it down. They say, "Hey, can I see your ID?"
Boop. Oh,
Boop.
happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Right. No, any establishment that does it can't do it today, you can fuck straight off.
And I feel like New Orleans would be that, but I also don't want to like try and go out on their birthday and be like, here, and they'd be like, so, it's like the day after their birthday, we're going down Bourbon Street.
That would be, the smell of piss and stale beer.
Yeah, like vomit and be like, don't talk to anybody who talks to you because they're trying to scam you in some way, shape, or form.
They're going to steal all your shit.
Yeah.
You don't have Bitcoin, but they're going to steal that shit too.
Yeah, right. It's just have some granola bars on your person. Be like, hey, man, I'm like, here you go.
Yeah. Got a granola? Here you go, buddy.
And I'll be like, I'm so hungry. Do you spare some cash? No, man. I got a box of granola bars, though.
Yeah, I can't.
What the fuck, man?
I
charity.
Well, you
said
something.
you were hungry, and I'm trying to give you some high protein. So yeah,
right.
that's kind of our plan.
Okay. I like it. Mm-hmm. I do like it. All right. You want to try saline?
Oh yeah.
Because with the water, it's really good.
Yeah, the water.
We hadn't talked about that yet. The water opens it up a little bit.
Opens it up a little bit, kind of smooths out some of the rough edges.
So let's ruin this for some people. Because
I'll go get a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, you're gonna ruin it for me. All right, so
all the way off.
One little drop. That's all you need. Just that little.
Oh, that was a good.
That was
a good splash.
That was a good little splash. It had some Poseidon's Kiss on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is gonna.
It's either going to be fantastic or awful, but the nose.
It doesn't matter.
Amazing.
Like this doing that, just adding the saline
is mind
just
blowing.
Segregated half of our population that watches this.
Well, I feel like half of the people don't understand this.
No, they don't.
Like, salt is a flavor enhancer, and this is 20% salt to an 80% water solution.
Yeah.
And it just changes the flavor enough. And I'd say we're at about a 75% success rate, if not higher.
I would say it's probably higher. There's only been about 2, I think, that it
we
kind
were
of
like,
ugh.
no, that's not good.
Like, I would like to do, as much as I hate to do a show where we did like Beam 8 Star and Kentucky Tavern, I would.
But do you have those still?
Not anymore. I literally just threw them out because I'm like, I'm not drinking them. I'm not going to give them away. But the little plastic flask bottles.
I was about to say, if we can get airplane bottles.
Well, they're bigger than that. They're almost the like 200 milliliter bottles that you get.
I wonder if you can get shit bottle like airplane bottles of that.
I don't know. I think the small. I mean. It's really for
I know
people
Pit Stop has a hell of a selection. You can get fucking Whistle Pig in an airplane bottle.
In an airplane bottle. Like, it's... I just get a couple... Like, get one, 3 of those each, and then try it with the saline. Just, I mean...
If you can get the airplane bottles,
Beam 8 Star ruined Dr. Pepper.
That's like
that's
the 24th
hard.
flavor.
Yeah. Like, that's next
overpowers the other 23.
So, but the
nose
the fucking nose. All right.
Oh, yep.
It made it hotter, but it's kettle corn.
I was about to say, but the mouthfeel just went like this.
Yeah, it's kettle corn. Like the flavor, the mouthfeel, it is straight.
Yeah, this is Cracker Jack.
Like crazy ass sweet corn.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed.
I'm not sad
in
about
any
it.
way, shape, or form.
I'm not sad.
I mean, do I like it better without it? Personally, I think it's more complex without the saline.
I feel like it's more drinkable,
but it's more drinkable with the saline.
Yep.
Like you could just sit and pound these.
Yep.
It's so fucking
Science is fun.
Yeah, it's so goddamn dangerous.
Science is fun.
It did get hotter though.
Yeah.
It definitely got hotter.
usually not what happens. Usually it chills it out a little bit.
Yeah, it mellows it out. And by hotter, I'm talking about the alcohol content. It feels like it has more alcohol in it with the saline than when it doesn't.
Yep, I would agree.
Like it just gets, and it doesn't linger as long.
Nope, it's a quicker finish, but it is literally like so much of a more robust mouthfeel.
Yeah. There's trade-offs.
And it's creamier.
Yeah, yeah. It is. It's almost like a caramely
It
creamier.
really changes the mouthfeel on it.
Yeah.
It's not as dry.
No, it's wet. Surprisingly enough, considering it's a liquid. It's way different than what it is straight out of the bottle. This is definitely something we're going to come back to in like 6 months.
Yeah. I think it would be fun to take just shit bottom shelf bourbons and see what we can do to make them better.
I mean, we can try. I mean, it's definitely
And that's the kind of thing I won't. And we've talked about this before, where we take $30 and just do a blind tasting of what you can buy for $30.
Which we can absolutely do that. I want to do that. We need to get on Blendageddon.
Yeah.
So we have the rules. Jason released them a couple weeks ago on what
Mash and
Blendageddon
Drum,
is for
folks.
Mash and Drum. We are going to enter. There is a question.
We have some ideas.
We definitely have some ideas, and there's some things I need to run by Jason just to make sure that it is something that we can do as well. So I kind of want to.
Yeah, because we didn't even talk. We went to Brewfest.
Yeah, we went to
last week.
It'd be like 2-3 weeks ago at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
As we're recording this. It would have been a couple weeks ago.
And we had a bourbon that we tried 2 years ago.
Yes, Mother's
Or
Well.
a year ago.
Mother's Well.
Yeah. That was very meh at best.
It wasn't good the first
Yeah.
time we had it. And I remember trying it. I remember this isn't, but I couldn't remember the name of it.
It was very young. It was very harsh.
Yeah.
It was partial MGP. It was MGP mixed with their own.
Yep.
And then a year later,
They're still doing the same thing.
they're still doing the same thing, but I think their bourbon has matured more.
Yes.
And it was surprisingly good.
So, I'm not going to say it's going to give Middle West a run for the money, but it is up there with Middle West.
Yeah.
Like as far as Ohio bourbons go,
It was surprisingly good.
surprisingly good. I think we ended up hanging out there for the last 40 minutes.
Yeah.
30
It
minutes.
was all right, we got 8 punches left. Can you just
start,
punch me?
And I just started you started dumping them in the glasses. I was dumping them in the glasses. There was holy shit. And I'm like, just fucking hit me up. Apparently after that, after we dropped you off, I talked the entire way home. I don't remember any of that. I told Liz the same story 3 times.
I did the same thing with Melissa.
And then I got it the next day. I'm like, did I tell you? She's like, yes. Oh my God. I fucking heard the story.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Melissa was the same way. She was like, so, how drunk were you? I was like, I didn't think I was that bad. She was like, really?
Because I didn't think I was that bad either.
I felt good coming out of there.
I did too. I wasn't stumbling. I wasn't.
Nope.
But
I wasn't slurring.
Whoa.
But apparently I got real fucking chatty.
Yeah.
And real emotional.
Well, I didn't get emotional. I just got real fucking chatty. And I mean, we had water. I made sure. I'm like, let's go get water.
We drank water.
Let's go get water.
We ate.
Twice.
Yeah. Thank you, OBX.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Oxbees.
Oxbees. Did Oxbees once and did something else. After that, ate twice. Had, God, at least a fucking gallon and a half of water.
Yeah.
Between Liquid Death and just bottles they were handing out.
I felt better after this one than I have in any of the others.
Oh, same.
Minus the rain one, which
The rain
was
one kind of sucked. But I woke up. I didn't have a hangover the next
either.
day. And we had an awful lot of whiskey.
Yeah, we had a lot of whiskey and we had a lot of beer. Well, there were a couple beers where we were like, oh, nope.
Nope. Get rid of that.
Hard pass.
They have dump buckets throughout the entire thing where you can just,
I'm like, I'm going to try that.
I think last year I took a sip of one. I just looked at the dump bucket and just dumped it in front of them. But I don't want to be that big of a dick this year.
Yeah.
But there were a couple that I'm like, it's good, but I can't sit and drink
I know,
all
I
this.
can't. Yeah, and we're talking about like 2-ounce samples.
Well, in
But
most cases.
also, we've had 15 2-ounce samples prior to that.
So the punch card's 30 punches, and I went with 27 punches.
Yeah, I think I was the same.
Yeah, I had 27 punches I had 3 punches left on my card that hadn't been punched.
And the last 4 or 5 were whiskey.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we hit whiskey,
We did High Banks,
High Banks, and then we went
to Mother's Well and just finished out the evening standing there talking to the owner and the distiller at Mother's Well. So we may make a trip down there.
Yeah, we might do a show there.
Yeah, we may gather up our shit, do a show there. I'm interested to see what they got going on. They're a small facility. He said they're 1,500 square foot.
Yeah, which is
A little bit bigger than the Mac Shack.
And they
So,
do rum, they do whiskey,
They do gin.
they do gin, and so they they mash in different things every week, and they do MGP stuff.
Yeah,
but,
they're
but,
very-
But their blend was
Their blend was
fucking excellent.
spot on. Like
The difference a year makes. I'm very surprised.
I was happy with it. Like
Yeah.
it was. I'm glad to see because there are a bunch of Ohio distilleries. We got Middle West, Watershed, Hainer.
Echo.
I'm not a fan of Echo. Like I didn't even go to the Echo booth. Like it's just. I think we had it last year,
Whiskey Wars,
but
Whiskey
High
Wars,
Banks
or
was-
like High Banks Old Fashioned.
yeah, their old faction mister. Holy shit!
That was really, it needs a titch more whiskey, but that was fucking good.
In most old fashioned mixes, it's not like you
The
need to add
only
a little
thing I
bit.
ever do Watershed was their old fashioned
Well,
mix.
now you can get the High Banks one.
Yeah,
'cause
and I'd
it's
rather do that.
so much better. Like
Bullets
anybody,
is decent, and
anybody who thinks Watershed is good is fucking delusional. I don't care.
or they've had shit that is so vastly different than the stuff that we've had.
I've had 4 bottles of their stuff,
And they wouldn't
none
like
of them are
double
good.
golds, and I
don't understand.
don't get it.
I
I'm
want to be out in San Francisco for this double gold bullshit so
Like,
I
I
can
am
see what they're
mystified.
getting and then compare it to what we're actually
Well,
getting
and,
here.
and I think that's the thing.
Like-
Like they get to pick what they're sending.
Right. So are they just
They're
putting
not
fucking
grabbing
Blanton's
bottles.
in a bottle
Yeah,
and then
they're not
sealing it?
They're not grabbing stuff off the shelf to taste these. They get submissions. I work for Trader Joe's, and years ago the Chardonnay won a double gold, but I'm like, that's not the Chardonnay I'm getting in the stores.
No, and that's the thing that kills me is like how and or what are they sending versus what is available on the shelf? Because there's no chance that we're getting the same shit from some of these places that they're sending out. Now, what High Banks is sending out, I believe, is what they're sending out.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't had even the Cow's Pick that I'm not a huge fan of is
Is good. Yep.
but it's not the best thing they've ever done.
Nope.
Like I've had High Banks shit from Whiskey War that is fucking fantastic, but I've never had anything from Echo or Watershed that I've just been like, oh, this is a double gold
Now I
store.
get it.
Yeah, I get it now. Like even, and I'm going to throw Corey on blast. He's over in Troy, and that's where Hainer is. Corey I still have the bottle of Hainer that he brought over, the Hainer Rye.
Never tried it.
I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out one day.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but him and Tony are making trips to Hainer like every other fucking week, and I think that's what the bottle he probably sent me was just something that they did. But they're going to Hainer every week, and they know the owner, and they're always conversing with him.
And that's fantastic.
Which I'm all for it. Like great.
That's us with Double Edge, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, well, let's be honest. Double Edge is beer, and Dominic knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah,
Dom
both Dom and Zach both
Zach
are
fucking
have
knocking
it dialed
out of the
in.
park. Like that's Dom.
That was one of the highlights of Brewfest. They made a hot peach seltzer
they had a hot peach seltzer and a peach IPA.
that were both fantastic.
That holy shit! I told Dom. Dom told me
That they only made a barrel.
Go get the peach seltzer. He's like, I only did a keg of it, so get it before it's gone. And I'm like, oh goddamn. Dude, do this again. He's like, when I do it, he goes, I'm going to do more of it. I'm like, can this shit. He's like, I'm not going to can. I'm like, bruh, can this.
Yes, 100%.
Like, you need to can this, and you need to can the IPA. Like,
100%.
those two things.
Delicious. And I'm a sucker for anything peach.
I am too. Like, the
peach and cherry.
The peach Voodoo Ranger that I had last night was my last one. I'm like, God damn, it's my last one. It's a limited run from Voodoo Ranger. I'm like, God damn it. Like, peach just seems to be the limited run shit, but I'm a sucker for peach. As long as it's good peach. I don't like that knee-high sweet peach bullshit or peach rings. I want real peach.
Like Georgia peach.
Yes. Juicy, like you take a bite, rolls it down your fucking chin, you got to get a fucking napkin. Peach.
Yep.
I don't want candy peach. And that's what Dom hit. Dom hit that with that seltzer, with a candy, with a real peach.
With some spice, and it was...
And a habanero, like he did habaneros with it.
so good. Oh. Good job, guys.
Yeah, fantastic. So
And that's in the works for sometime soon. We're about a month away from getting them on.
Yeah, we gotta nail them down though.
Yeah.
Like we have to make sure we have that on the calendar.
Yep.
I really want to do the snake venom with them.
Or something. Like I've got some aged beers that I think would be super fucking fun to do with them.
I think it would be fun to do. I think it would be fun to do the snake venom with them because when we talked to Dom, he's like, "What? Only an ounce?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what they say."
Yeah.
So
yeah, because if you have more than that, you're going to go blind.
Yeah, it's what 70% basically. It's
67 and a half.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, so do that. Do some other stuff. See what they got coming out because they got Oktoberfest coming up in September.
I fucking love Oktoberfest. It's one of my favorite styles of beer.
I like Oktoberfest. I do not like pumpkin beer.
No, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a big pumpkin beer. No one does it. I've had one
Warlock?
that I liked.
Southern Tier Warlock.
No.
I like.
Well, that one's good. Masthead.
Masthead has a good pumpkin beer.
Well, they did their pumpkin beer in a bourbon ale or in a bourbon barrel. Like, and I think we compared the two together a few years ago. Like, just the Masthead pumpkin or the Masthead pumpkin ale versus their bourbon barrel pumpkin ale, and the bourbon barrel won hands down.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
So, and I haven't seen it since we did it. So, I'm in for that one. But all right. So the Willet. Back to Willet. If you could get it for $100, absolutely pick this up. It's a $230 bottle here in Ohio. If you could get it through HLQ, and I've never seen it in lottery, and I've never seen it in the store. So they just have it on their website.
Not available.
It's not available. So if you could get this on trade for 2 Weller Reds and $20, or a Weller 12 and $50, or whatever, if you can get someone to trade you on this,
go for it.
Absolutely go for
100%.
it. It's worth it. I'm gonna give it. I'm just because the availability on it. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I would give it like a 4 or 4.5 if it were a little cheaper and a little more available.
I will give it a 3, only because I don't know that I would spend $250 on it.
Oh no!
But if you can, shenanigan your way into it with some trades and stuff, like what you paid for it,
Absolutely.
That's a 4.
Yeah,
it's a 4.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I paid that. I'm at a 3.5 on it. Like
it's 2.5 to 3 for me. I don't know that I would pay that much for it, but damn, it's good.
Yeah, this is good. I think Liz is going to like this one too.
Yeah, it's like my wife tried it and she was like, "It's good. I wouldn't spend that much for it."
No, absolutely not. So, anyway, thanks to the guy who traded me for this. I appreciate it. It was well worth the trade on my end to make that. So, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For Mike, I'm Martelle, and we're out.
Good night.
Mike and Randy raise the glass, living life, no future, no past.